Good morning. This is the first ever intro for the YouTube channel that I've just created. I'm Matt and I'm a liveaboard cruiser. Currently at Harlow, heading to the Lee today. Eventually going to be just heading down the Lee to London and maybe through and up the Grand Union to the Crick Boat Show. But yeah, so I've got a 60-foot narrowboat, and I'll give you a quick tour on the outside. So this is the boat. Recently renamed it to Up and Atom. She's 60-foot traditional. Lots of work needed. Been on it for 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, so this is her. So lots of painting needed and still renovating the interior. Done a lot of it already. It's just a little bit of finesse now, and got some friends along to help with the cruising. I've just been doing a last bit of maintenance work on the engine, making sure oils and waters and all that is topped up, ready for the day's cruise. And I'll just pan over to the other two. This is my for today. So they also have a YouTube channel, doing all reviews of all the things that they do from one day to the next. What was it called again? Jen and Nat Review, or is it Jen and Nat Reviews? Jen and Nat. So yeah, so check him out, because he's also put in some of the boating content that we're doing on his channel. So yeah, definitely give him a look. We're gonna get ready to go. She's all prepped, so we'll give you some more video, more content as we go through. So when you leave Harlow, the Moor Hen pub is really good for dinners and beer, and there's a good mooring spots right everywhere around that area. You'll also see like an outdoor adventure place. I keep meaning to want to take my daughter to it, and climbing walls and canoeing and things like that, so very good for the kids. So we're now coming up to the first lock of the day, which is a lock called Burnt Mill Lock. They actually have like an art exhibition and things like that here, I think. So yeah, I haven't been myself. It's just what I've seen advertised, and doing a bit of googling while I'm cruising and looking what's around. So yeah, we're going to turn this corner straight into the lock, and hopefully it's in our favour and we don't have to prepare the lock ready for us to go down and fill it and then go in and empty it and things like that. So we should know. And yes, it's not in our favour, so we've got a bit of work to do. So we've got to prepare the lock ready for carrying on. So got Natalie at the tiller, so she's going to be getting it in the lock. So a bit nervous.
Am I doing?
That way.
Yeah, I know, but which way am I pointing?
Right, so keep that in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle.
That's it, and then just a little bit of throttle. You need to pinch. Don't forget, you need to pinch the handle under there.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Go forward just a little bit. Bit more. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Let's see how she gets on.
Oh my god.
That's it, you're doing well. So just carry on going forward.
Am I turning it?
A little bit. Yeah, start turning in.
To where?
Now. So push that to the right. Push it towards me. So push to the right, steer to the left. Yeah. Right, straighten it up now. That's it.
Going into my love.
Good. Okay, so now start putting it in reverse.
How do I do that?
So put it all the way back, and then that's it. Keep a bit more revs. That's it.
What am I doing?
Right, and then neutral. So just let it slowly come in,
I'm
and
gonna
then
bash it. Which way?
you're fine. There you go, you've done it. It's all getting a bit busy now. The weather's turning, starting to see loads of more boats. And this particular one, they do day cruises for like disabled people and things like that. So they're always out and about. And it's always scary when you see them coming towards you on a bend. So we're just going through the second lock of the day. Hunsdon Lock, number 12 on the River Stort. And this little area, you can find a lot of otters that live in this area. So and there's a little nature reserve just over the other side of the river there. But I haven't ever seen an otter, but every time I'm always coming down here and having a look. So we're just coming into the first lock, coming into Roydon. And Roydon's quite a nice little village, got a little pub and there's a nice marina there to have a beer and calf and chandlery and things like that. But soon after this lock we've got to go under the railway bridge, and you'll see it's really tight, really difficult to get under when the river's high. So we're just about to come around this corner, then we're going to go straight under the railway bridge. That is really tight, sometimes really tight to get under if the river's too high. I've seen quite a few boats would have to like moor up here just to wait for the water levels to go down. So it should be appearing any second now. There's like a warning system, so the lock we've just gone through, there's a little warning system and indicators that says, you know, do not attempt this if the water's this high and things like that. And the same the other side of this bridge, there's a lock, and they'll have the similar sort of warning thing there as well. Under, so I'm going to have to duck down in a second. There we go. This little stretch here is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of very nice houses, and it's quite a peaceful place to stay overnight. Cool looking boats. Good thing about the river as well, it's very handy for someone that has to move their car every few weeks. There's always a train station nearby, so as you can see in the distance just up ahead of us is the Roydon train station, and we're going to be coming round this bend again under another reasonably low bridge, and then there'll be a left turn, sorry, under a little archway and a bridge. That's normally quite a tight corner, so it's definitely a place you don't want to be confronted with another boat coming towards you. Okay, so we're just coming up to the really tight left hand bend that goes under that road bridge that you see on the left. So So we're not actually going to be going straight on here. We're going to be sneaking under that little bridge. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, the glare. So let's see how this goes. It's always nerve-wracking when you can't see what's coming. One thing I love about this River Stort, it's just so windy and interesting. The Lee, on the other hand, I find sometimes can be a little bit boring, unless you go up towards Ware and Hertford. That's when it's quite a nice river. The Lee is quite straight. Got my minions back at work again. Minion 1 and Minion 2. Just got to Brick Lock. This is the last lock until you can go into Roydon Marina. But then obviously to get into Roydon Marina, there's another little lock. It's an incredibly slow lock, takes forever, so we're going to be going in there. I need to get some water. Everything else is okay, so you know my pump out is good, diesel's good, so we just might get some water, have a quick coffee in the cafe, and then keep heading down towards the Lee. Roydon Lock. So this is the painfully slow lock to go into the marina. The marina's absolutely huge, and you can see they're putting in new moorings for the village. So lots of work going on. So we might have a cheeky pint or maybe a coffee. I don't know. While the water fills up. Here we are in Roydon Marina. So you'll see there's a bridge just in the distance to the right, so we need to go under that bridge to get to the water point where we'll moor up and do all the things we need. But yeah, all this is brand new, and on average you'll be paying probably about £450 a month to keep your boat here. So when you look at the amount of moorings that they've got, you know, this place makes a lot of money from the boats. But I don't like to pay for a full-time mooring now. I'd just rather just cruise along, go from one place to the next for a few years, and just enjoy being out cruising and getting around. That's why I bought a boat. So that's my plan. Minion 1 over there. Where the wind picks up down on the landing, it's a bit difficult, especially with a big boat like this. Wind catches and it's just very, very difficult to turn around. So, all topped up with water. Just been chatting for about a week to see these other boaters.
Look, Paul's having a go at it now.
Oh yeah, Minion 2 is getting involved. Look, he's getting involved. So yeah, we're just about to head off, full of water, and we've got, and then we are on the Lee.
Broxbourne?
Yeah, Broxbourne.
Because that's what we were saying. If we stop at Broxbourne, then we can get the train straight to Harlow. Otherwise, if we go Hoddesdon, we've got 2 stops. We've got to change over and then get to Broxbourne and then go to Harlow. So
good job,
Broxbourne,
Judea. So this is now officially the last lock on the River Stort, and then out of here, round a few bends, and then that's it, all finished. Onto the Lee, heading to Dobbs Weir. So this is it. This is the end of the River Stort. So it's taken 2 days to go from Bishop Stortford all the way down to here, which is Rye House. 2 days, done about 10 locks yesterday and about 6 locks today. So yeah, this is, if you turn right down here, you end up going up towards Hertford, which is a lovely place to go. It's where Paul and Natalie live. And if you come out here and go left, which is where we're going to be going, you heading down towards London basically, and you go all the way down to Limehouse, and where you can pick up the Regent's Canal and go right through the middle of London. As you can see, the River Lee is so much bigger, absolutely huge in some places. Well, that's Rye House, there's go-karting and all that up there, it's really good fun. And then we're going to go left just here. This is going to be the last lock of the day, and then keep it at Dobbs Weir for a while. Last lock of the day, and yep, put it to bed. I really couldn't have done it without Natalie and Paul. They've been proper grafters with all the locks and things like that. So yeah, big shout out to them, and definitely look them up on their YouTube channel, Jen and Nat. All the reviews and things like that of where they go and days out, and they recently done one they went to Comic-Con, so they've got some pretty cool stuff sometimes as well, and cruising, and they've been on a couple of Norwegian cruises and things like that, so they got quite a few things on there. So yeah, definitely look them up. So yeah, I'll say shout out to those two, they've been excellent help. We're coming up to Dobbs Weir now on the right hand side, and opposite Fish and Eels pub, and you can actually moor your boat up there if you wanted to get a bite to eat and have a few beers and things like that. We're going to be going around this corner under the road bridge, and there's loads of mooring spaces normally to leave your boat for 2 weeks. So we should be coming up to it in a second, and this, hopefully, if there's any space, will be where I'm going to leave it for the night, and maybe continue soon in a week's time, and carry on. So this is the final stop. Lots of wildlife everywhere. That pub is a really nice pub. Here we go, so somewhere along this stretch, try to find somewhere to moor. It's looking like it's not going to be anywhere to moor, so this could be a problem. Oh yeah, so we have managed to get to Broxbourne, and got a very good spot right outside the pub. Literally, you could throw a stone from the back door to the pub to the boat. So I'm all moored up, all tied up, all ready to stay for the night. Ben and Paul and Natalie have gone because they've got to get back to their home. So just enjoying it, and yeah, I'm not sure how long to leave it here. Might stay for a week, I don't know. Very good place to stop. Very nice. It's nice that there's no boats. They've got a boat rental place here, and there's always boats going all over the river, and they get in the way. And that sounds like my cup of tea is ready. So I shall see you on the next video.